great day to be a Wildcat.
You actually have to be on cocaine to be on this podcast? Cocaine. Cocaine, really? Cocaine. Cocaine, really?
What's up, everybody? You're listening to yet another edition of Cocaine Willie, the official K-State representative on the College Huddle. I am your commissioner, Bob Trollsby, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, the good chef, Andre Napier, and Fireball Matt Marchesini. Tonight, we're going to be doing locks, fantasy picks for Week 14. If you listened last week, we had like a fun little wrinkle that we did for fantasy picks. It's not just Big 12 fantasy anymore, folks. It is the entire country. We're spinning a wheel. Matt's going to spin the wheel. It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're also going to talk about some of the tiebreaker situations in the Big 12 and kind of everybody's one big thing, one big takeaway coming out of the Cincinnati win last week as we head into the 108th edition of Farmageddon. But first, before we dive into the episode, we're going to give a shout out to our sponsor, Annie Mae's Parlor. And I'm not going to crack a beer because I have one open already, but we are brought to you by Annie Mae's Parlor, located at 616 North 12th Street in the heart of Aggieville. Annie Mae's has been in business for 50 years and is an absolute must-visit destination in Aggieville on game days and school nights alike. Again, unfortunately, there's no more home games for K-State football, but that doesn't mean you can't stop by for some hoops action, or if you're going to the hoops game, post-game after we beat KU inevitably 1 out of 2 times this season. And it's probably going to be at Bramlage because we don't win at Allen Fieldhouse. But Annie Mae's, it's my favorite destination in Aggieville, and I always make a point to go visit my auntie every time I go back to the Little Apple. They feature a wide variety of craft cocktails, draft beers, and everything in between, along with entertainment like live music and comedy and all sorts of other fun events. Next week, as you're listening to this, we are recording this on Tuesday, but this will drop probably Wednesday. No, maybe Friday. I don't know when we're going to drop it. Not on Thanksgiving. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll figure that out. Anyway, they've got Trivia Smackdown on Wednesday, December 4th next week. They've got weekly trivia. You've got to go. And then they have their 34th annual Christmas lighting ceremony. This is a big deal. If you know Annie Mae's and love Annie Mae's, they do a Christmas tree lighting literally every single year. It's the 34th annual. They're doing it on December 5th. That's next Thursday as you're listening to this at 8 p.m. Central Time. Drunk Santa is coming to town, and that's what it says on the poster on the website. So go visit Drunk Santa. Go visit your auntie at 616 North 12th Street in the heart of Aggieville, and be sure to tell them Cocaine Willie sent you. Yeah, let's get into locks. So your locks for Week 14 are presented, as always, by Annie Mae's Parlor. Again, check them out, 616 North 12th Street in the heart of Aggieville. Matt is still atop the standings, so he had a 5-0 week last week, bouncing back from an 0-5, just climbing clunker in his own right, 0-5 week the week prior.
What happens when you rely on other people, isn't it? That's what happens.
Went 5-0. Chef went 3-2. I also went 3-2. Chef is 34-30. Matt's 36-28, and I'm 29-35. If I go 5-0 and you both go 0-5, I'm at least in second place. But not a whole lot of hope here outside of bowl season, which does count towards lock standings, as it always has the last 2 seasons. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll go pick by pick here. Matt's 5-0 week. Arizona State -3 versus BYU. That hit. Baylor -8 at Houston. That hit. West Virginia +3 versus UCF. That hit.
Easy.
Minnesota +12.5 versus Penn State. That hit. And then Arky State -3 versus the Warhawks of UL Monroe. That hit.
This is just wild.
Chef went 3-2. He took Mormon Magic +3 at Arizona State, which could have happened. Could have happened if they had gotten a penalty on Arizona State because the fans stormed the field with 1 second left to go, but it didn't happen. And close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So he missed on that one. Tech -3.5 at Oklahoma State. That hit. Missed on Houston +8 versus Baylor.
Took a
Hit
chance.
on Notre Dame -14.5
Easy money.
versus Army.
Yeah.
And
They don't care about the troops.
hit -4 Utah State versus San Diego State. And I was 3-2. I missed with Mormon Magic, similar to Chef. I hit on KU +2.5, riding the hot hand versus the Buffs. I hit on Baylor -8 at the Houston Cougars, and I missed on Indiana +13.5 at the Ohio State University. And you don't lose to food, and UAB certainly did not. They were +6.5, and I think they beat Rice by like 40 on Saturday. So UAB, the Blazers, did me a solid there and hit. Let's get into our Week 14 locks, and to start us off, we'll go with Matt, the King, 5-0.
I almost want to let Chef go first because he didn't actually put our locks.
Yeah.
Put the locks in the document.
I have them written right here, so you know I'm not
All
cheating.
right. Okay, fine. I'll go then. I was just making sure. It's not gonna matter.
Okay, go through them. I have to type them out so I can.
Okay,
right.
so do you want me to go, Matt?
No. You should go. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go. I'm the bad boy. I didn't put my thing in there. I didn't follow the rules. Everybody knows the rules. First one. I'm playing. I got a lot of hope. I'm driven on hope. Oklahoma State
No.
+16.5 on the road in wet and wild Boulder. Give me Ollie Gordon 185 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. They keep it within 16.5. I think that's easy money. You guys are foolish if you don't think so. KU +1.5. Hot hand, like Bob said. Hot hand. You got to ride the hot hand. We need KU to win, and I think they will. I think going down to Waco, it could get a little wacky in Waco sometimes, but I think KU is a very dominant team, and they're smelling that bowl eligibility, baby. They are smelling it, and they want it. So I think KU keeps it within 1.5, and they probably win the game. Give me the money line on that one. Cincinnati +3. They're sniffing that bowl eligibility too. I think they can run the hell out of the ball, and their weakness is obviously run defense. And TCU does not do that. TCU does not run the ball. TCU will not be able to pass in nasty natty. So give me Cincinnati +3. Then we're going to the biggest rivalry in sports, Michigan versus Ohio State. In the shoe, -21, Ohio State. Will Howard's fired up. Michigan's talking a lot of stuff on Instagram. They've won like 4 in a row. There's classmates in my daughter's class that are talking smack to their teacher, throwing water bottles, doing all kinds of nasty stuff. This rivalry has some vitriol in it. It is gross out there. But give me Ohio State and the Buckeyes -21. Okay, that's not what happened, so she says, but I don't believe her because Michigan fans are nasty people. But then we're going up to the split the state right in half. Western Michigan versus Eastern Michigan. I mean, row the boat, baby. I think they still say that in Western Michigan. I think so. -7 to the Broncos. Give me Western Michigan to beat those Max Crosby-led Eastern Michigan. What are they? What are they?
Eastern Michigan or Western?
No, Eastern
Western's the
Michigan
Broncos.
Western, yeah. Give me the Broncos, but Eastern Michigan is the Eagles?
Central Michigan's the Chippewas, right?
Chippewas.
Yeah,
Eastern
I think it's
Michigan,
the Eagles.
I think it's the Eagles.
They've got the gray field, right?
It is the Eagles.
Yeah. Shout out to the Eagles with their steel.
Ypsilanti.
Ypsilanti. And Max Crosby Field, I think it's dedicated to my man.
Oh, fuck that.
But I think Western Michigan's
Max Crosby, biggest piece of shit for the Raiders. All right. Matt, fired up.
All right. 5-0 week last week. So my picks, I'm guaranteed not to lose to Bob, which was easy. I knew that beginning of this year.
Here's the deal: we have bowl season left, so you could still lose.
Oh my God, I won the regular season. All right.
Okay, KU.
Well,
Thank
yeah,
you.
what are you, an Iowa State fan? Oh, we were regular season champions.
Yeah. All right. I'm going Texas Tech. They're 3.5-point favorites at home against West Virginia. Baron Morton keeping it going with Taj Brooks. Now, I am taking Arizona 9.5 to cover at home against Arizona State. That does not mean I think Arizona is going to win, but I think it will be close-ish because it is at home in Tucson. I'm taking TCU 3-point favorite versus Cincinnati. Rough time for the Bearcats. They're going to be 5-7. No bowl game for the Bearcats. My national game of the week, A&M in Texas, is going to be fun on Saturday night. I will not be watching that, obviously, but I think A&M covers the 5.5 at home. I actually think A&M wins the game. I think they beat Texas. I do. And then Colorado State, a 6-point favorite at home versus Utah State. It's my sicko game. Go Rams. Whatever they do. I don't know what they do.
They don't really do anything. They're just Rams, and they don't really care. There are a couple of Rams fans I know, and most of them don't care about football at all. Let's go to my pick. So I'm going to start off in the Big 12. I'm going with the Utah Utes plus 9.5 on the road in the bounce house. Because I feel like Utah, they played Iowa State pretty close last week, didn't they? They played BYU pretty close, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to ride the hot hand a little bit. And even though, they're not winning those games, I think they're at least covering the spread. And I think they're going to cover the spread against a shitty UCF team that everybody before the season thought was going to be a dark horse for Arlington. And look who now has a Fox College Football Friday matchup between two teams that have zero chance to make bowl eligibility.
I feel like you were taking a shot at me for that UCF pick.
No, not at all. No.
Okay.
I mean, everybody in their dog had UCF as a dark horse pick for the Big 12 this year. Putting faith in Gus Malzahn was probably not something any of us should have done. But TCU, they're going on the road. They're playing in the Nasty Natty, and I think they're going to win because I don't think Cincinnati's any good.
I thought TCU was hosting.
No, it's in Natty.
They're in Nippert Stadium.
It's the Nip at night.
Nip it.
They're going to be
Nip
nipping.
at night.
They're all going to be nipping, and TCU is going to be nipping at the bud for a win.
Nice.
And they're going to win by at least 3 points.
As much as I hate them, it's set up nice. Basketball stadium. There's a baseball stadium right in there. It's kind of buried down in deep. It's nice. I ain't gonna lie. And Cincinnati stinks, and like their city literally smells. But I mean, it's a nice campus, I guess.
Yo, Skyline chili though. They got the Skyline. That's why it smells so bad after they eat Skyline, right? Isn't that?
Got a lot of beans.
Probably smells like the Purina dog food plant factory in Topeka.
Good shot. Next.
Yeah. Texas Tech. I'm taking -3.5 versus the West Virginia Mountaineers. I don't see West Virginia winning this game, especially with the body language Neil Brown had after that game last weekend, hugging his family. It seemed like that might have been his last game at West Virginia, and it's not. But I don't think they have anything to play for right now. I mean, they do, because you look at the flow chart. There's still a 2% chance they make it to Arlington, but Tech is a better team than them. I don't see it happening. My national game, I'm throwing a curveball at you guys. I'm going with Georgia Tech plus 19.5 versus the Georgia Bulldogs. This seems like kind of a no-brainer to me, mostly because Georgia doesn't score a ton of points. They may not even score 20 points in this game. And Georgia Tech has surprised some folks this season. They've got a good quarterback. They've got a decent team. I mean, they're probably just outside of the rankings right now. They're 7-8 wins, something like that. So I think they're going to give them a good shot. Georgia has hasn't had the most difficult schedule in the SEC this season, aside from a win they had at Texas. But I don't know, man. I think Georgia Tech is. I think that might be a dark horse for this weekend. So it's a lot of points, guys. That's a lot of fucking points in a rivalry game between two good teams.
Hey, I believe in you.
Ha, ha. Well, speaking of, this isn't a rivalry game, but the Air Force Falcons are 3.5-point favorites on the road at the San Diego State Aztecs. San Diego State is dog shit this season. Air Force started off the season 1-7, but they've won 3 in a row. So they're now 4-7 heading into this matchup. They're not going to go to a bowl game, but I think they're clearly a better team. They beat Nevada with 0 passing yards last weekend, by the way. They put up basically a Jackson Arnold stat line against Alabama, but with fewer passing yards by some act of God, and still got the win against Nevada. But I'm going to go with the Air Force fighting Falcons against the Aztecs, who are way worse than Nevada.
I love that pick. I absolutely love that pick.
That's what I got.
I love it. You got to ride the hot hand.
That's a true sicko game. I took 2 bowl ineligible teams and picked them head to head. At least Colorado State. Colorado State's bowl eligible. I don't know if that qualifies as a sicko game.
My teams are both battling for bowl eligibility. I think they're both 5 and 6. So
I think that's fair. Should we? All right, fantasy time. We're 50 minutes in. Matt, pull up the wheel.
The wheel,
and I'll go through the standings. So last week, Matt got his second win of the season. He put up 117.44 points last weekend, with his leading point getter being Pat Bryan of Illinois and Baron Morton close behind. It's almost like if we had expanded this beyond the Big 12, Matt would have won every game. I don't know. I'm not saying it, but he's still out of contention at this point. And, the win doesn't matter. Chef and I are still deadlocked at 6-7 for the lead. 2 sub 500.
I think this week actually should count as 5 wins. So
I disagree with that.
You won't do it.
I'll do it. I'm not scared.
I won't.
I have no faith in you that you could pull 2 fantasy wins off in a row. There's 0 chance. You think the Kansas State has no chance of going to Arlington? You have no chance of doing this.
I think we should put it up to a Twitter poll, which we will.
Twitter poll, and I will go on the record. If you beat me in fantasy this week, I'll give you all my wins. I'll go over.
Okay, I'll take that, because that means I could win. So if he gets second and beats you and I still win the week, you would still be giving up all your points?
I'd give up all my wins to Matt if he beats me in fantasy this week.
I'm down with that. Okay. All right. We'll roll with that. All right. So, Chef, your leading point getter was Georgia's defense with 26 points against UMass.
That seems really bad. Wait, your leading point getter was a defense?
Yeah, the game that was only up like 7 at half to UMass.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Your second leading point getter was Shedeur Sanders with 25 points, just behind the Georgia defense. And my leading point getter was Kyle Monangai from the Rutgers Scarlet Knights with 22 points. And then Texas's defense was right behind them at 19. All right. Spin the wheel. So this week, for those who are listening right now, we have 5 conferences who are on a spin wheel, whatever. I don't know. It's like a Jeopardy wheel. They don't have wheels in Jeopardy. Wheel Fortune, whatever. We've got 5 conferences. We got the Big 12, the ACC, the Big 10, and the SEC. So we have all 4 Power 4 conferences. We have a wild card with the Mountain West in hopes that we spin the wheel, and as we're picking running backs, we can pick the Mountain West. But with our odds, it's probably going to be tight ends from the Mountain West. So we'll see what happens. But Matt, spin the wheel. And who's picking first?
I think the loser from last week should pick first.
So that's me.
That is Bob.
What's the position?
Wait, we spun the wheel first.
No, we did
No,
not.
no. You pick
No.
your position, and then whatever it lands on.
I'm gonna go
You
running
wouldn't
back.
dare pick running back right now.
You're,
I'm going
you're
running back.
you're picking
Oh
running
my
back right
God.
now.
Yes.
You're taking out the entire.
Yes.
Oh my God, the anticipation. Oh no, it's Big Ten. Yeah, Big Ten. Okay. So Mountain West is gonna get ugly.
Okay, I've got a minute. I've got a minute to do this. Who's playing? Who's playing? Who's playing? Who's playing?
And we're being running backs. Ugh.
Just doing some research. Who are the Hawkeyes? The Hawkeyes are playing Nebraska. Give me Caleb Johnson from Iowa.
Am I next?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been on mute this whole time. Shoot.
Yeah, you have. I
Okay.
thought you knew that though. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna take Darius Taylor from Minnesota.
Darius Taylor from Minnesota. I am going to take Kyle Monangai from Rutgers,
I hope he has a horrible week.
second leading rusher in the Big Ten.
He is.
All right.
Michigan State's defense is stout, baby.
No, it's not. All right.
Am I next
Chef.
or
Yeah.
okay?
Chef, you're next.
I'm gonna pick. What position should we pick? Can't be running back. Quarterback it is.
Quarterback.
Oh God. Yeah. No. Oh yes.
What?
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. I know who I'm picking. I think.
This is spinning wheel.
Yes, it is a wheel. A wheel.
It's a spinning wheel.
I think. Who should we go? Oh, I'm going Cam Ward, Miami.
Cam Ward.
Ooh, you're gonna do that, huh?
I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
Dude, it's so bad after that.
No, it's my turn.
I know. Go.
I don't think it's gonna be good.
It's my turn.
This fucking sucks.
I am gonna take Kyle McCord.
Oh, we're gonna be battling in the same game. I'll be watching that one then. That's a 3:30 on ESPN.
This will be good.
Fuck. Dude, Kentucky's got a good defense.
Kentucky? Oh,
No, Louisville.
Louisville is
Tyler-
playing Kentucky.
Yeah, I see that.
Kentucky's got a good defense. What's South Carolina's defense look like?
South Carolina can get after it.
Oh God. Hands King. Fuck. Playing
I know
fucking
who
Georgia. Playing Georgia. I mean,
Hey, that's who you picked. You
You have
picked Georgia
five- you
Tech.
have
God,
5
this
seconds
sucks.
You
No.
got 5 seconds left.
Okay, I'm just a fucking SMU guy, Kevin Jennings, whatever.
Okay, I was gonna say that was probably the one you really needed to pick out of that whole deal.
They're playing
Yeah.
Cal. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
At home.
Okay.
All right.
Jennings. Jeff's got
Remove.
Cam Ward.
I'm going.
And
I'm
Matt,
going.
you've got,
No,
got
it's-
Kyle McCord.
It's my turn.
No, I was.
Oh,
just-
yeah, you're right,
I'm
you're right,
going-
you're right.
I was recapping.
Yeah. I'm gonna go wide receiver.
SEC. Oh, it's going to be. Hey, Bob, your pick for tight end in the Mountain West has got a 50-50 chance.
I know.
Oh man.
Who did you said SEC?
Yeah.
I'm last pick for receiver. Okay, that's good.
Wait, where is he?
I am gonna take Trey Harris from Ole Miss in the Egg Bowl.
Is he playing?
Yeah, they're the Egg Bowl, isn't he?
No, I'm not Mississippi State. I mean, I'm not Ole Miss. I'm saying is Trey Harris playing? I didn't know if he was healthy or not.
Oh, that's a good point. Let me check one thing. Yeah, he did get hurt in that game. My bad. All right. I am gonna take. Yeah, I'm gonna take Ryan Williams.
That's a good pick.
All right, Bob.
I'm gonna go with Missouri is playing Arkansas. Arkansas has an awful passing defense, so I'm gonna go with Theo Weiss.
Interesting.
Theo Weiss.
I'm going after the matchup. I don't like these rivalry games. I think it's got to be Theo Weiss.
What is that one kid for?
And Matt, you picked Trey Harris.
No, I went with Ryan Williams.
Oh, wait, you
Trey
went
Harris.
Ryan Williams?
Trey Harris, I believe
he's
it may
hurt.
be hurt. Yes.
I'm gonna go. Damn, how much time I got left?
Not
8
much.
seconds.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? I will take
4.
Keandre Lambert Smith, Auburn.
That is a name.
So Chef and I are just picking opposites here.
Keandre Lambert Smith, Auburn. I wanted the freshman, but I couldn't find what his name was, so I just went with the other guy.
All right.
Is it Bob's pick?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you picking tight end or defense?
I'm gonna pick. Oh shit. Hold on. I'm gonna pick tight end.
Oh god.
This would be good. Oh.
Okay, we got some Mountain West defenses. Okay. And I get first pick next too. So okay. All right. So Big 12 tight ends. Big 12 tight ends. Big 12 tight ends. I love who is Bob gonna pick or what?
Yeah.
It's my turn to Brant Keithy.
He's hurt, dog. He's out for the season.
Dude.
He's hurt?
Yes.
Son of a bit. No, I'm not taking him then.
We did this whole song.
Joe Royer.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Joe Royer.
God damn it.
I like it. I'm gonna take the same tight end that I took last week. I'm gonna take Trig. I'm gonna take Trig.
Trig.
Give me Trig. Trig daddy.
All right. And then I will take Do I dare? Do I dare? Oh, he didn't really have a good game. I'll take Cole Taylor from West Virginia.
Wow. Running it back.
All right.
Running it back.
Chef.
I'm on mute, and I know what I'm gonna do.
It's Mountain West.
We've got Mountain West defenses, and I'm gonna take. It's between two. It's between two. I'm going to take the UNLV defense
Mm,
versus Nevada.
Certainly the best option.
and
think
I will
The
take
only option.
I will take Boise State.
Fucking fuckers. I just.
They are going against a Power 14 or
I
former
know.
Power Conference team,
Former,
so
yeah.
I stayed away from that.
Yeah.
I just can't have it with you guys today. Oh my god. Who's playing the worst team?
Some would say your Air Force Hawks are playing San Diego State, but I don't know what their defense is like.
Well, not great according to College Football Insiders. I kind of have to go. Fuck, this sucks, dude. Best overall. Next on the list is Fresno State, and they're playing UCLA. Why not? UCLA scored like 10 points last weekend, so give me Fresno. Jesus Christ. Okay.
They haven't made it over 20 points since. Oh, I guess they beat Iowa 20-17.
Yeah, give me Fresno State. That seems like an easy pick there.
I like it.
That's a matchup pick. Okay. All right. Well,
Our teams are set with some stakes. We've got some stakes on the line,
so
boys.
to repeat, if Matt beats Chef
Yes.
gives up all of his wins to Matt.
Mm.
I'm not even gonna need anything back from Matt. I just want that.
This is great.
I'm just that confident.
Apparently.
There we
Okay.
go.
Any final thoughts before Farmageddon?
I don't like them.
No.
I don't like
I
them.
don't either.
No.
And I
we
don't
can-
like
I
how-
can stop sharing.
I don't like
You
how
can, yeah.
confident. I mean, we had a long streak over them. The streak was there, and then just to throw it in our faces that they're 4-2 over the last 6, just like, ugh, I don't like
That's
it.
true.
I don't like it, and I think we need some redemption. I think we'll get it. I think we will get it.
I love the optimism, but it's going to be. I think my whole thing is I want it to be a fun game. I want it to be competitive. Like, I mean, seriously.
Who have they blown out?
The game 2 years ago was like the worst game because there was no scoring and it was just very boring. Like, it wasn't exciting.
Was that
K-State
the
won.
10-9 game? 10-9?
Yeah.
The
I
Malik
want this game to
drop.
be competitive. I want us to score some touchdowns. That's been lacking somewhat on the road sometimes. No. I don't know. I hope the team is ready to play. And their mindset going in is just like the Cincinnati game. I mean, you obviously just kind of saw a complete flip in the script and the way they looked on the field. So hopefully they can continue that momentum going on the road. I think it's going to be a tough ask. I really do. Just to try and maintain that. But I hope it's a close game. I really do. We'll just kind of see how it turns out.
Bob, I
Chef's
didn't
got a
do any.
face.
I didn't do any over-unders this week, but I do have one question.
Do you want to recap yours from last week?
If I could find them. I don't have.
Lot
They
of
were all
preparation.
Avery. They were all
They
Avery.
were all.
That's what I remember.
Where are those at?
Avery turnovers was set at
1.5.
Yeah. Nope, this ain't it. Where is that
No.
paper at?
What paper?
you need to post these damn things on Twitter.
Yeah, we do.
God,
I don't know what I did with
Is
it.
it in the book?
great.
I know Avery's turnovers was one of them.
And he did not have a turnover.
He didn't, so.
Yeah.
Where that one?
Oh, total touchdowns. 1.5 total touchdowns.
I think we did have that.
Yeah.
Where's this thing at?
Wasting time.
Yeah, we are wasting time.
What was your question?
Does Iowa State have any red on their uniform for this game?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be black and white.
Why?
I mean,
They already did that this year.
They do it every game.
oh, here it is. Oh no, this is a different one.
And we're their Super Bowl, so
I think they were red.
no.
I think they were red.
No.
I would love to go all white there. Then it's really kind of no.
I mean,
who cares?
If it's
Right?
snowing, you'll have an advantage. You'd
Okay.
think.
Did we do completion percentage? No, we had.
Yes, we did. We did do completion percentage. We had a whole discussion about it.
Okay, so it was Avery rushing touchdowns 0.5.
He had one.
He had one? Oh, he
Yeah,
did
the
have
first
one.
one.
I went over, Matt went under, Bob went over.
Lost. Yeah.
Completion percentage, I set it at 66.5. He was not close.
No.
It would no.
He was
Yeah,
at
that was
50.
bad.
Yeah, 13.
You guys went under, I went over. And in turnovers, we set it at 1.5.
He went under.
He went under, and we
Yeah,
all went under.
Mm.
A lot of 2-1s that week.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
What's
well.
your question?
No, that was my question.
No,
the
that was his question.
uniform.
Oh,
The red.
Uniform.
oh yeah.
And I got two different opinions. I think they'll put their uniform tweet out.
It'll be red.
I think they'll put their uniform tweet out sometime, like maybe Wednesday.
It'll be red.
It's gonna be
Well,
black and white. And it's either gonna be
Um,
like the script Cyclones on the helmet, or it's gonna be the
I hate how small it is. I hate how small that print is.
yeah. Oh, I think their uniforms are shit with the black. So that's all I'm gonna say. Any other final thoughts?
Yeah.
That's it.
One last
For me.
thing. Well, before my computer dies, but it is Thanksgiving,
Oh yes.
and I think we should all get a 30 seconds. Just say what we're thankful for.
I love it. Do you want me to go
Cool.
first?
You start.
I'll start.
Okay.
Well, obviously, I'm thankful of you guys. This has been great. We've had a great season of football. A lot of ups, some downs. I will shout out to my family because they told me that if I didn't, they would not watch the show again. So my parents and my sister and everybody. Want to shout out to all the listeners as well. We've been able to grow this. Obviously, Andy Mays is a sponsor. This has been great. And big shout out to K-State, because if we didn't have K-State, we would be rooting for somebody else. And there are days where I wish maybe I could have went to Alabama, but
But
we
you
don't
did.
need national championships, right? We don't need that.
No.
But happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off of that. I'm very thankful for you guys. You guys have been I don't care if we weren't getting any views. I don't care if we didn't have any audience. It's just fun to sit and talk with you guys. Disagree, agree, laugh, joke, clown around. It's always good to, get my thoughts off with you guys. I love you boys. And then I'm very thankful for my family, my girl Cora right here. Thankful for her, thankful for her sisters, thankful for my whole entire family. It's going to be a good Thanksgiving, sitting down, just loving on everybody. And I'm loving. Yeah, I will talk about Kansas State. That's what I talk about.
That's all.
Yep.
Talk about.
All right, back up. So yeah, I'm thankful for K-State as well, because it is probably the highlight of my personality. So love all of that. Love all you boys.
Yeah. Thankful for the two of you for being able to step in whenever I can't do this, and fun doing banter and talking ball with the two of you guys, football, basketball, or otherwise. Maybe it's tiebreakers, maybe it's not. I don't know. I am very thankful for in-laws, because my in-laws are going to be watching my son next week while my wife and I go to Cancun for a week. So we're going to be childless for a week. It's going to be great. I can't wait for that. Shout out to my mother-in-law who went to Iowa State, who's going to be watching my son next week. And I hope that we win, just so she has to watch the son of a Wildcat for a week. but I am still thankful for her regardless. With that, we are going to sign off for the night. Hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, and we do want to shout out Annie Mae's Parlor once again, our fantastic sponsor. Be sure to go to their Christmas tree light, their Christmas lighting that they do every year. It's their 34th annual, I think, if I remember right. But it's going to do it for us today. Just stop by Annie Mae's. It's a great place to stop by. And also, we are the K-State representative on the College Huddle, which is the largest community of fan-driven content in the nation. Check them out at thecollegehuddle.com and follow them on social media at College Huddle. And last but not least, you can follow us on social media at Cocaine Willie. We are available on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, or I think that's it. Or follow us individually. I'm at Bob Trollsby. Chef is at Chef Andre Napier, and Fireball Matt is at Matt Marchesini. Chef.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, baby.
We are all coke and no joke. Wildcat Country.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
No.
Hello.
No, you're not riding.
You're not going to ride?
We got to ride. Happy Thanksgiving, folks.